Netflix tried clinging on to milk the Sussexes for all they're worth after Harry and Meghan's Netflix thingy went okay. But even that, which got those sensationalist views and that morbid curiosity and the critics and the commentators and everybody was watching it.
Ugh, Biebs Kelly, you again, you fucking leech. Let's clear this up right now. The Netflix dropped Meghan and Harry story didn't come from Netflix. It didn't come from Archwell. It didn't come from any legitimate source. It came from The Sun, the bottom-feeding tabloid that's been successfully sued for defamation, hacking, and harassment. That's where the news originated. And you all ran with it like it was gospel. That's the level of media literacy we're dealing with. People magazine didn't confirm it. They copied it, word for word. No fact-checking, no sourcing, no follow-up. Just straight plagiarism of tabloid fiction. Why? Meghan and Harry are guaranteed clicks. The truth doesn't matter. Headlines do. Every media outlet from Page 6 to the Daily Fail to your favorite gossip YouTuber, they all pounced on this because they knew it would trend. They need the traffic. They need the attention. They needed Meghan. So let's be very clear. The Netflix deal? Completed. Delivered. Harry and Meghan fulfilled their contract. They got their $100 million. And now we're back to the difficult to work with smear. Really? That tired trope? Every black woman with standards gets slapped with that label the moment she refuses to be disrespected. Serena got it. Oprah got it. Meghan gets it. It's not a critique. It's a pattern. A racist, sexist, lazy-ass pattern. As for this first look clause, that's not a lifeline. That's leverage. Netflix didn't keep that door cracked out of pity. They did it because if Meghan decides to drop something big, they want it. They want first rights. Because they know the world will watch. You're watching. And you know what? Maybe Meghan should go silent. Pull back. Say nothing. Post nothing. Starve the fucking parasites. Because what would these gossip channels and loser YouTubers even do without her name in the title? What content would you have left? Who would you hate watch for engagement? Who would fund your entire fake careers? If Meghan truly vanished tomorrow, half of you would file for unemployment. You don't have options. You don't have opinions. You have dependency. She's your fucking meal ticket, your marketing plan, your algorithm. So keep pretending she's the failure while you're begging for scraps, using her name for your next upload. Because if she ever stops giving you content, you'll actually have to do what you fear the most. Create something of your own. And we all know you can't.
Well, Notorious JTB did it again. A nod to the ever-vigilant defender, Notorious JTB, who time and time again stands as a bulwark against the relentless critics of Meghan Sussex. Indeed, a true ally in the face of adversity. Recently, the air has been thick with rumours, whispers in the wind claiming Netflix has dropped Meghan Sussex. But let's not rush to conclusions. These rumours, my friends, are nothing more than fabrications. The desperate wishful thinking of Meghan's detractors. Netflix, to this day, has not confirmed any such news. So we're left to wonder, aren't these just speculations fueled by those who wish to see Meghan fail? Notorious JTB, with his sharp acumen, has called out this criticism for what it truly is, a smear campaign. The haters, ever eager to tarnish Meghan's reputation, are spreading these falsehoods, hoping for a stumble, a fall. But Meghan Sussex is no stranger to such tactics and stands resilient in the face of such adversity. The truth of the matter is far from these malicious rumours. Meghan hasn't been dropped. Quite the contrary. The Netflix deal was fulfilled in its entirety. The source of this so-called news? The Sun, a tabloid notorious for sensationalism and controversy. It seems that some outlets, in their laziness, have simply copy-pasted this misinformation for clicks, for their own gain. Perhaps it's time for Meghan to go silent, to step away from the limelight, but not in defeat, no. Rather, to starve these rumour-mongers of content. Without Meghan, they have no fodder for their baseless allegations, and thus no content. And without content, their careers would surely flounder. Perhaps it's a thought worth considering. So, we find ourselves back where we started, with the notorious revelation that these rumours are nothing more than the desperate attempts of Meghan's haters to see her fail. But they forget one thing. Meghan Sussex is not one to back down. Her strength, her resilience, and her unwavering commitment to her work are the very reasons why she continues to thrive, despite the odds. Meghan didn't get dropped. The Netflix deal was fulfilled. The news came from The Sun, and lazy outlets just copy-pasted it for clicks. Recently, we have seen a lot of stories claiming Netflix dropped Meghan Sussex, but these are all lies. In this swirling vortex of misinformation, it's easy to get swept away, so let's slow down and take a closer look at the facts. The whispers began circulating, the gossip columns started buzzing, and before we knew it, the rumour had spread like wildfire. Meghan Sussex has been dropped by Netflix. But where did these whispers originate? Which credible source broke this news? Well, the answer might surprise you. It appears that this so-called news came from the gossip mill, with no official confirmation or statement from Netflix itself. Let's clarify one thing. The world of entertainment is a vast and complex ecosystem. Deals are made and broken, projects are launched and shelved. It's the nature of the business. However, in Meghan's case, the situation is different. The Netflix deal was not dropped, but fulfilled. Yes, you heard it right. Meghan didn't get dropped, she did her part, and the deal reached its natural conclusion. So why are these rumours circulating? The answer, unfortunately, is simple. These rumours are a calculated attempt to tarnish Meghan's reputation. They are aimed at undermining her success and casting a shadow over her achievements. But let's not allow these baseless rumours to cloud our judgment. We live in a world where misinformation can spread faster than truth, where a lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is still putting on its shoes. But we must remain vigilant. We must question the source of these rumours, challenge the narrative and seek the truth. Let's remember, the haters are always hoping to see Meghan Sussex fail or thrown out by Netflix, but that's not happening. Let's not give them the satisfaction of believing their lies. Instead, let's stand with Meghan. Let's celebrate her achievements and let's look forward to her future projects with anticipation and excitement. Notorious JTB has called out the criticism and smear campaigns Meghan Sussex faces from her trolls. Ever since her rise to global prominence, Meghan Sussex has been the subject of relentless criticism and smear campaigns. These campaigns, often propagated by keyboard warriors and faceless trolls, have sought to undermine her reputation and cast a shadow over her accomplishments. Let's take a moment to appreciate Notorious JTB, a beacon of reason in the sea of negativity. This individual has consistently stood up for Meghan, calling out the trolls and their baseless accusations. The dedication to truth and fairness exhibited by Notorious JTB is commendable and serves as a reminder that we all have a role to play in combating misinformation and hate. The smear campaigns against Meghan Sussex are a reflection of a larger issue within our digital society. They represent a disturbing trend of rushing to judgment without verifying facts, often driven by personal biases or simply a desire to join in on the public mockery. This kind of behaviour not only harms the individual at the receiving end, but also erodes the very fabric of our online discourse. Meghan Sussex, like anyone else, deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. The false rumours, the criticism and the smear campaigns need to stop. It's high time that we recognise the destructive nature of these online attacks and work towards fostering a more respectful and truthful online environment. In the face of these relentless attacks, Meghan has shown remarkable resilience. She continues to pursue her passions and make a difference in the world, proving that she is much more than the negative portrayal that some wish to impose on her. In conclusion, it's worth pondering on a thought shared by Notorious JTB. If Meghan Sussex were to go silent, what would become of these trolls and YouTubers who thrive on her name? As Notorious JTB succinctly put it, maybe she should go silent so half these YouTubers can finally go bankrupt. No Meghan equals no content equals no career. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? Perhaps it's time to rethink the way we engage online and the narratives we choose to propagate. Netflix has always been supporting Meghan, and haters are just wishing for Meghan to be dropped. In the deafening echo chamber of misinformation, it's easy to lose sight of the facts. Amidst the swirling rumours and unfounded claims, it's essential to remember that Netflix has demonstrated an unwavering support for Meghan Sussex. The streaming giant, known for its commitment to diverse and authentic storytelling, has shown nothing but faith in Meghan's creative vision. Contrary to the wishful thinking of her detractors, Meghan has not been dropped by Netflix. Reports suggesting the contrary are nothing more than a smokescreen, a desperate attempt by naysayers to push their narrative. These rumours are not rooted in fact, but in the ill-intentioned hopes of those who relish in seeing Meghan falter. Netflix's support for Meghan is not a secret. The company entered into a multi-year partnership with the Duchess, a clear testament to their belief in her abilities. They have provided her with a platform to share her stories and champion the causes close to her heart. This is not the action of a company planning to sever ties. The rumours of Netflix dropping Meghan are as baseless as they are persistent. They are a result of a relentless smear campaign aimed at discrediting the Duchess. But let's be clear, these are not facts. They are fabrications peddled by those who wish to see Meghan fail. Remember, Netflix has not confirmed any intent to drop Meghan. In fact, the company has shown nothing but support and commitment to their partnership. These rumours are just that, rumours, a product of wishful thinking from those who cannot stand to see Meghan succeed. In this era of instant information, it's easy to be swayed by unfounded claims and sensational headlines, but it's important to remember that the truth often lies beneath the surface, and the truth is, Netflix continues to stand firmly behind Meghan Sussex. Netflix hasn't confirmed it yet, so these are just speculations by Meghan's haters. So here is the story, the truth behind the smoke and mirrors. Rumours have been swirling, stories have been spun, but the reality remains constant. Meghan Sussex is not sidelined by Netflix, rather she continues to be a valuable collaborator. The chatter about her being dropped is nothing more than a smear campaign, a fabricated narrative by those who wish to see her stumble. These detractors, driven by their own agendas, have been peddling untruths, hoping to cast a shadow over Meghan's accomplishments. Yet the facts remain unshaken. The Netflix deal was fulfilled, not terminated. The origin of these false claims? The Sun and other outlets have simply echoed these allegations for their own gain. In the face of such adversity, voices like Notorious JTB rise, calling out the haters and standing up for Meghan. This serves as a reminder that truth will always triumph over falsehood. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, like and share.